live. Is this round 4? Yeah. That. Please don't screw. Alright. Thought my computer froze for a second there. That would have been bad. Alright. We should be live. Probably going to do a sort of quick stream. Kind of because the time change screwed me over, and I thought I would have a little later to finish my league, but I actually have like a little over an hour, so I can't play too slow. What's up, Jader? I almost didn't. The reason that I couldn't stream, I played D&D up until like 9 o'clock my time. And then that's normally when I stream, is like around like 9 p.m. my time. But I had a work meeting that I had to go to. And then after that I went grocery shopping and then went to the gym. So I just got home. I was planning on like showering before, but I'm all gross and sweaty. So I'm going to try and make a quick stream, and then I can actually relax and take my shower. But I realized that if I shower now, I actually might not have enough time to finish. So I actually just couldn't do that. Oh well though. I technically don't even need to get max stars. I'm probably just going to play for the win, and then once I get there, I'm not going to push it and try. I mean, I'll push it and try and get to max stars, but nothing too seriously. Kind of because, I don't know. I can... What edition? Oh... I can't remember what it is. I'm still kind of new to D&D. I only played a little bit, but my friends and I, we just started a weekly, a campaign that we play pretty weekly now. We play like around like 3 times a month, so we've only played like for the past like 2 months or so, I would say. Maybe like 6 weeks or so. But just getting into it. But I've always like loved the idea of like role playing and stuff like that. So it's been super fun actually. If you like named a bunch of the editions, I would probably recognize what one it is, because they've said it a few times. My roommate that DMs for us is super into D&D, so he plays a ton. This guy has Destroy Your Sixes. Wow. But ugh. But yeah, I feel like I'm too early for the European crowd and too late for the US crowd. I don't plan on normally streaming around this time. It was just my work meeting was what threw everything off. Like I said, normally it's not like this. Yo, Anubis, what's up? You're always up late. I should have known you'd be in the stream for sure. Did he not even have a full defense shield? That's nuts. But yeah, so this round I pulled Zavana, Ancom, and Uha, all in our chat. Was anyone else in the chat? I don't recognize any of these names. Marvel Crow, I think I recognize. I think he's been around for a long time, but I don't think he plays a ton on this server anymore. Earth has been around for a while too, but I haven't really talked to him, so I don't know. But yeah, Ancom and Zavana are probably going to have the tough fleets. Uha said he forgot to put one in. I do think I can get by them. It's just a matter of how I'll be able to do that. But you held on to Galaxy again? Nice. That's impressive. Staying in Galaxy, if you were able to, is better than D-ranking in my opinion. Like, you'll get more league points that way. So even though the competition kind of sucks and like it feels like feudal, it's still better in the long run, I think. Oh, Atreides is going to bed. No worries, dude. Have a good night. Yo, D-Wills, what's up? How you been? How'd your league go? so sore. Or I will be. Actually, I'm not sore yet. I'll be sore tomorrow morning. I just know I'm gonna feel sore. Let's see. He's got a lot of hyper, but not really the skills for it. Your league. Like your league round. And how have you been in general, too? But yeah, I'm kind of just trying to, like, get through these attacks pretty quickly. And then I will have to respec for Zavana and Ancom. Most likely. I haven't taken, like, I don't know if it'll need a complete respec, but how's the unique working for me? Honestly, this hero is, she's very overrated. Defense shield, in my opinion, is a skill that you don't need necessarily perfect stats for to use. You just need a semi-decent hero. And, like, I mean, yeah, she has perfect stats, but even going from my crappy gold skill Cruiser Master to this one, like, I only got like an extra 1 or 2 billion durability, which doesn't really matter that much for a defense shield fleet, I guess, if that kind of makes sense. Her beam leader skill, in my opinion, isn't I got that free scout. Her beam leader skill, in my opinion, isn't like super game changing, at least at level 1. Potentially at level 4, because you get like that 8% attack, and maybe even at level 2. If you pull like 2, then you get the 4% attack, because then you're finally starting to make a difference. But like, all you really get is 2% more beam damage, a little bit more accuracy. The 1 resist, I don't think it's ever going to make a difference. The 5 evasion, again, not going to make much of a difference. So she only helps you a little tiny bit. I don't think it's anything like super big. I mean, yeah, I'm going to use her because she's a unique and like she's got a badass portrait and like looks cool, and I could say I pulled her, but I'm more excited to see what they go in the future route with heroes like this, especially if they all end up having these sort of like tertiary skills, I guess you could say, like their unique abilities. I think we could see a cool direction the game takes there. I don't have any advanced skills yet. I wanted to ask you what you thought about advancing Confusion Fire first. Figured it would help grinding DM and skills. I only have enough LDs to get it up to level 3 to 4 advanced, Skilltrons up to 10 or so. Yeah, I would probably, it depends. Do you have LDs for other skills and you just don't have any for counterfire? Or not counterfire, sorry, Confusion Fire? Or is like Confusion Fire like pretty much like the only, like if you advance any skill, is it only going to be to level 3 or 4? Because if that's the case, if it's the fact that you just don't have a ton of LDs in general, I would definitely go about advancing Confusion Fire skill. It's super useful against aliens. And like you can definitely grind DM, and like if you're hitting T90 to T100 aliens, you can get a ton of LDs from them too. So if you're willing to grind the game, I think Advanced Confusion Fire is a great skill to advance first, or at least have it be like one of the first few. Like the game-changing skills, in my opinion, the ones that like make the game a lot different, are like Advanced Spread Fire, because you pretty much need it to counter Advanced Defense Shield. Advanced Piercing Fire is also very clutch. And then, yeah, Confusion Fire is just great, but it's more great for PvE, so like hitting aliens, than it is for PvP, if that makes sense. It's great on defense, of course, but like at your stage, you're not really focusing on like a super good defense fleet to try and like stop people from getting 5 stars, so that'll help you a ton for grinding aliens, because every time you proc, you stun both aliens, which is actually just amazing. So, like, if you just proc every time, you can actually just keep them stun locked the whole fight, which you literally cannot do with regular Confusion Fire. So, yeah, I would definitely say go with Advanced Confusion Fire, get it to like level 3 or 4. You'll slowly get it up as you get LDs and stuff, and then even double Skilltroning up to 15, it's totally fine. So yeah, that's what I would probably do. 61 out of 90. I think I finished 9 out of 19th. Very close to top end in our group. Not bad. That's top 50, so Still getting the good amount of league points for sure. Yeah, any advanced skills you advance right now would be too low. Yeah, I would go with Confusion Fire. It's a skill that you can have low, because even like a level 11 Confusion Fire is better for stunning aliens than others. So, like other skills, I guess. But yeah, and then just grind out the LDs. Get a bunch of DM. Do it now so you don't have to do it later, in my opinion. Grinding DM, ugh. I've been really lazy lately, and I, as you can see, have very little DM. I have a lot of cosmets, but my DM is very limited, so I've been running the 16-hour hyper, and it's like, I know it costs more cosmets and it's not the best ratio, but just easier for me. Because like I had a huge stockpile of cosmets from like back when I super grinded the game, but I didn't grind my DM up enough, so that would be something I like have to continuously grind for. Oh shoot, I got a one right there. Wow, he's got 5 advanced skills. Must be playing for a while then. Actually, is that AER? I wonder how much durability it has. Ancom first try. Alright, I think I can first try him. Yeah, he's only in DT8. You would kill for half my cosmets? A lot of people would. I think there are a few people who actually have more. I've like seen screenshots. Alright, so he wasn't pushing evasion on his DT master, and he really should have been. I didn't catch what it was before, but like a missile should not be hitting him at all. You should definitely missile evasion extra on that destroyer hero. Yeah, I think I saw a screenshot of someone who had like over 30 or 40 million with each, and like he also had like 6 million dark matter, and I was like, what? Like, how? But yeah. I've also actually shoot, coming up on like the Black Friday package for like the crystal packs. That was the last one that I bought, so I've been free to play for almost a year now, and I think like this is the type of game that once you kind of get to the top, you can just coast almost. Yeah, I could be maybe grinding a little bit harder, and maybe I would like need a package or so, but I've been able to maintain like an average of like, I've gone as low as 300 and as high as 700 AP, depending on how often I'm warring with auto battle and stuff. But yeah, it's very much a game that like once you get to the top, you don't necessarily need to put in more money, which I think AN recognized that, and that's why they added the speed up right there, because this is now what separates like the pay to win players from the other players, is being able to just speed up hyper. And I'm sure the new servers have a ton of players with like more hyper than I have, which shouldn't be possible, or it wasn't possible before the update. Cause like AN isn't really benefiting from having me playing their game. They're like, they don't really make money from ads, and I'm not buying packs, so oh, that guy, she got melted. Advanced cannon coordination, too good. Hyper right now, step 5 or so, needs 600k of each. Yeah, it's a lot. Hyper's definitely a lot, and it does cost a lot to like keep it running, but you don't necessarily need to keep it running 100% of the time, and it's still something that like you should be dedicating resources to, for sure, because it opens up new options that you don't have otherwise. Like, I don't know, like hyper battleships, you can't with BS8, you just can't get the amount of damage with only three devices. Stealth device, pretty game changing. I don't know, it's all game changing, but it's slow game changing unless you're speeding it up. So it's more like you'll notice how you're playing a lot differently than you were like 2 or 3 months ago than it is you just get something and it's instantly amazing. Except for stealth, because stealth you put so much time in and you don't get to use it until you finally max it out. Because it's useless before, because piercing cannon still hits you, so. And everyone runs piercing cannon. You run piercing cannon until you get stealth, and then you never use cannons again. You just run missiles and beams. Actually, no, cannons are occasionally good too. But I think the meta right now is definitely people like on defense fleets trying to spec away, or like spec for people who are using like stealth missiles and stuff like that. Alright, we only got 4 left. Cool. Running through this quick. Might take a little longer with Zavana and Ancom, potentially. Or it might just be a short stream. Who knows? He's got super high missile evasion on that guy. He's probably running missile evasion extras, actually. I'm not sure why you'd do that on a mothership, but yeah, that's definitely his Warfleet. I think he just got stealth maxed, and well, I don't know, he's running cannons right here. Let's see. I know that Uha was working on stealth, so let's see. Is he stealth? Yeah, he is. Does he run that as his Warfleet? He shouldn't run cannon stealth. I'll probably tell him that. Maybe he just doesn't know. It's actually pretty decent on defense. You stay completely stealthed, and then the opponent would try and attack. Oh, shoot. I should have had a regular defense shield. Yeah, I'm not going to hit him. My EF is dead, so. This setup is smashing all, yeah, until I miss some procs, he gets some procs, and it's all over. Alright, we'll hit him again. I'm probably going to run regular defense shield, since that was regular defense shield. I would have lived and would have beat him, so. Hyper BS with stealth. I think that's a good starting setup for sure. Hyper motherships, I think a lot of people go into them and then find out it's super expensive to run. There, that's what should have happened. But yeah, the thing about, like, so hyper battleships are pretty cheap, actually. I'll show you what I have in mind. I don't know how much you've looked into hyper and like what your like goal is, but for hyper ships, at least for battleships, pretty much all you need is, I mean, you want 10 points in attack, but you don't need those right away. You can run them pretty early on. Even if you only have like 3 or 4, it's still worth it, I think, just because you get that 4th device slot. And that 4th device slot is an extra like 20%, and that's where you're getting your big bonus. This right here is only 20% overall, so it's not anything huge. But, and then you'll probably want 4, maybe 5 in cost reduction, actually, depending on how many fleets you're using. If you're running all your like 4 hyper battleship fleets and you're warring with it, you'll probably want 5. I can run 4 now because I'm kind of like at the top, but if you're losing a couple fights and you auto battle, definitely, you'll probably want 5. But then you don't need this or this, so don't put points in there because it's just going to make it harder to max these stats out. But you can see, like, I'm at 215 is the next upgrade, so that's 14 upgrades, and that's way cheaper. Like, my hyper motherships, I guess it's kind of hard to show, but, like, at one point I had like 3 in cost reduction, and then I had like 7 in fighter resist, and if I was trying to get like I was trying to like max out my dur, and I was on like 8 or something, and the next one was like 400 or 500, 400 to like 500 points to upgrade. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can unlock a new ship for that. So I reset my hyper motherships and only put durability in them. Let's see, what hyper weapons do I have? I have just augment fighters, and I've currently focused on upgrading their accuracy as well as their range. I don't know if range can actually go up more. I was also bummed because I was 1 point away from being able to get the next upgrade, but I think having super high accuracy is nice, especially with like a long range fighter or advanced long range fighter, because you bring the fire rate down to 3 again, and you will snipe every evasion fleet. Like if you've got 20, if your accuracy is going up 20 times each, it's pretty crazy. What a difference a proc makes, just one little RNG. Yeah, this game is very swing based. However, Anubis, I'm looking into, I think once I get this to 5, and then I don't know if you can upgrade range or not, I might do another one into that. But I also want to get shockwave cannons, because I think shockwave cannons could be useful potentially against fleets that have no cannon resist, but are kind of like, they're forcing me to, like they have like max missile resist, max beam resist, and maybe like a mag jamming or something. So I can't do the damage. And then so what you would do is you upgrade, I think it's the range on this thing, to a bunch, and then you can actually get a second proc off before Kryptons. I think that's what you're able to do. I could be wrong about that, and if I am, I apologize. But maybe you can you upgrade the range down too, or the rate of fire? I don't know. Augs don't go above 40. Oh, so my max, so I am ranged on, or I am maxed on range. Okay, that's good to know. Then yeah, I'm just gonna put one more in here, and then probably look at the shock cannons. I kind of want to look for like offensive weapons to like change my offensive game, and like diminution missile, I don't really know how much that's gonna do. I could see it being useful on like a super Clara or something that's super durability based, but buff max at 5. I assumed the buff max was 5, so yeah, I'll put 5 points into that. And I also like running augment fighters on my, well, he's not running it, he normally does, like my defense shield hero, because even though I start off at like 190 accuracy, I can actually, it'll go up to like 400 or 500, and you can actually hit some tanks. And if it's like the last tank and you've got advanced piercing fire too, you can do a decent amount of damage, because you'll have getting that huge buff to the damage too over time. And like I only have 142 million attack, but I have like 24 attack points, so I could just throw on a little more attack, and you could actually make your defense shield hero into a super late game offensive hero. Maybe that's like what I speculate I could do. I don't know if it would actually work or not. Alright. So let's see. Alright, so I need to evade missiles. Ugh, this might be difficult to beat. I need advanced piercing fire. Don't need to stealth. Do I need to stealth versus him? Alright, we can take off stealth, which is nice. Probably replace it with yeah. Honestly, it's gonna depend on how much durability this Clara has. If she's like stacked with dur, it's gonna be rough. It def fires twice before my slaughter beams. Yeah, I can't remember if it fires before Kryptons the second time or not. If it does, that's actually pretty big though. Let's see. I do need spread as well. I wish I had a better spread hero. Let's run. We can get a little more attack, I guess. Missile evasion's high enough. That'll work. Probably gonna switch her over to beams. The only reason I kind of want them is I think that possibly Achilles has these cannons, and I think that might be how he beat one of my fleets back in the day. So I can't run it anymore, because if I ever get paired with him, he knows how to beat it. I could run the math and like check on a spreadsheet. I don't really feel like doing that tonight. I'll look into it though, and I'll get back to you if I see you in chat. Let you know what I came up with. Switch this for the beans. And then, actually, what do I take out here? Do I need EF? I might not need explosive fire. Actually, I'm gonna need it for Peter, actually. Oh yeah, this is tough. Because I don't know if I want to take out... Maybe I take out my IM hero, run PF, and then see if... see how much durability the Claire has. Because I don't know of how big of a threat she is right now. That's the problem. So I think I'll just swap IM out, put Advanced Piercing Fire in. Probably don't need him on that. Just need him on Eagles. Yeah, Eagles works. And then get a little more damage here. I'll take the accuracy debuff for that. Oh, I hate when the screen lags like that. How much time do I have left for League? Alright, I still got like an hour, so we're good. My Piercing Fire Girl stats, I will show you in a second. I don't need stealth. Probably want... I guess I'll take more damage. Maybe a little more accuracy, more damage. Yeah. No point in stealthing if I don't need it. So, like, this is another scenario where I could potentially, like, if I had the extra 2 points in there, I might be able to, like, on the last hit them with a piercing fire or advanced piercing fire, but then have my defense shield also contribute to the fight and have it become a DPS kind of. My piercing fire is very good stats. I pulled her very early on in the game. I definitely had her when I was like before level 50, I think. So I got lucky pretty much. But she's got one of the highest defense stats I've ever seen, which I like on a PF hero, so I'm always down with that. And decent gut bleed. I pulled better ones since, but she's got a ton of defense that it's fine with me. Probably have better, I think. Yeah, I think this hero is a little better, but she's got a little more attack. I think she'll be my second PF hero, though. I've been meaning to get 2 lately. I guess I could also have that one. I wish there was like a black market in this game where you could like sell heroes for stuff. Let you like if they let you buy crystals or buy heroes with crystals, and like from other players, and like they get those crystals for having the hero, but AN takes a cut. I think it would actually generate a lot of sales for him. But what do I know? I'm just a player, so. But I think it'd be kind of cool to have like a market, because there are a lot of people out there who just want like a good EF hero, and they just have had terrible luck. And like so you'd be able to like buy one with crystals. I guess it'd be kind of pay to win, but you'd also be able to like sell your heroes too. So it'd be interesting. This guy actually scares me a lot. I think his durability is insane. Alright, well, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I only need to get 89, so we'll see. Actually. Something like that, maybe. Or that. Doesn't really matter too much. Guess we'll just do this. And then, yeah, we'll have to just hope that we, a player's trade market? Yeah. It'd be sick. It'd be really cool if you could like fully customize it. I bet I've played games that like have a similar thing to that. You could like trade like it'd be like you could trade like minerals for like gold or like similar stuff like that. But alright. Spreadfire proc, that's huge. Spreadfire doesn't proc, we can't win pretty much. Okay, so Clara does not have a lot of durability. That's actually huge. She's already dead. That means that I didn't have to run IM. If she had a ton of durability, I would have had to like, it would have been a lot more difficult for my sort of fleet to beat it. I haven't won yet, but he's also stunning me, so he definitely has accuracy extras, which is kind of scary. Oh, and that advanced emergency repair is healing that other hero. I'm not gonna do it. So close. I got the 4th star though, and that's all that matters actually. Because if I get to 89 before, and because Ivana used all 29 attacks, so I can get to 28 attacks at 89 stars, and then I win. The problem is you could just make a bunch of alts and trade with yourself. I made 10 alts and level them to 50 for the free rewards. What if I just funneled all the best heroes into my main? True. Definitely true. The system isn't perfect. The system isn't perfect right now, though, too. The referral system, it's actually kind of stupid that you can just make 10 alternate accounts on the same server, refer yourself, and get that. So, like, in my opinion, that's kind of, like, gray area if it's allowed or not, but nobody's been banned for it, so in my opinion, you're good. I don't know. I don't think it would be too bad. I think if you're willing to grind, honestly, if you're willing to grind for that many accounts, like, you should be able to have the heroes and put them all into one. It's kind of how I see it. Like, I wouldn't be mad at someone for that. You could maybe do, like, a level thing, so, like, you can only trade with people at, like, level 100 or something. Maybe make it an endgame thing. Because a lot of people are not going to want to level an account to 100. Going to 50 is a lot easier than getting it to 100, so you could do that maybe. I don't know. There are a couple things you could potentially do, and it's honestly, it's just like a cool thought idea. I don't know if it would totally work, but alright. Zivana's fleet, I think, is actually a little bit more easy. Well, the way I'm spec'd, it's not, actually. And I don't know if I want to respec. But I think EJAM is actually pretty huge here. Alright, so let's do some bit of respecking. Yeah, 50 was a breeze. I'll be honest, I've hit 50 in 24 hours. So, I was grinding it super hard, and I never wanted to do it again, but I was able to hit 50 in 24 hours, which is kind of crazy, actually. Normally, it would take me, like, 3 to 4 days if I was leveling an alt. You've never pulled an Honor Store hero? Dang, that sucks. Might want to war more. I mean, yeah, it's like bad RNG, but if you're pulling, like, if you're getting top 5 every day, or even like top 10, you can like pull almost every day, you'll have better odds that way. If you're only pulling a couple times a week, it's hard. Oh wait, I had 4 DPS on her. I meant to have missile evasion. I don't know if it would work or not. I'm actually gonna hit Ancom again. Gonna try something else out. I thought I had the charging device on him and I didn't. And I'm pretty sure she got stunned. I just want to see if I can get the 5th star from him. I'm only gonna hit it once. Got one with the 20k I spent from referrals. First, not bad. First pretty good. It's always nice to have a good cannon defense shield. Or cannon defense hero. I definitely do not, and I should. Alright. Get the proc. Get the proc right there. Get the proc right there. Let's go. But I gotta hit his DPS fleet in the middle. Oh, I didn't. Let's see. Is he gonna proc? No. Alright. I still didn't hit him. Oh jeez, he's shredding me with like no damage. Oh, I don't think this is possible anymore. My EF is way too damaged. Oh, maybe not. Maybe actually. No way. Maybe. I needed a piercing fire proc. I didn't get it. Shoot. Ah. Oh. No way. Oh, piercing fire into random fire. Too good. Too good. Alright, well that's actually huge. I wondered if I could, but I wasn't sure, so. I've also not got one from any invite, recruit, or other method. Dang, dude, that's hella rough. Yeah, GG's Ancom. I think your Clara just needed more durability. Because the problem is like, if you put more durability on her, you also honestly got, it was pretty rough. You didn't proc the first time, and if you had proc the first time, it would have been over for me. So you missed a proc. I got lucky, but if she has a ton of durability, like I don't know what she has right now, but I'm guessing it's only like 1 or 1.5 bill. But if you can push that to like 2, then it makes it almost makes me run IM to try and take it out, but I can't run IM because I need piercing fire. So you kind of put me in a little predicament, and you force me to like rely more on my procs and stuff. So, because like I mean 2 EF hits didn't kill you, but I think if my random fire had procced once or twice and it would have hit you, it would have killed. But yeah. But anyway, GG for sure. Let's see. Alright, well now that I know I only need 4 stars, I'm gonna poor man's my way through this. Probably not gonna extra swap. I am going to add an EJM hero into the mix though. I could pull out my Hyper Destroyer fleet. I do. Oh wow, I have an empty Hyper Destroyer fleet right there. Oh, I totally could too. Do I want to do that? Ooh. I don't actually. He might be stacking Dura on that hero. Nah, I'll just run Hyper Battleships with EJM. EJM is pretty much making the counter or Confusion Fire hero, and it'll never hit me. So I can probably get rid of. I actually don't know what I can get rid of there. Do I swap? Do I get rid of Defense Shield? Is that a play I can make? Ooh. If I get hit by the counter fire hero though. You know what? Let's try it. No Defense Shield. Just, oh shoot, I have advanced EJM. Part of me wishes I didn't have advanced EJM. Actually, because I want to be able to run beams too. I don't know if a full missile fleet could take him out. Yo, SK, what's up? So like with this high ability hero right there, he's pretty much forcing me to run EF essentially. Maybe I could get around it by I don't know. If I ran perfect missiles on like piercing fire or something, that could potentially work. Yeah, I might do that. Well, it depends if I think I can do this with or without defense shield. I don't know how critical defense shield is. I think we'll run without it, and we'll see if we need it or not. I'm not used to running without defense shield, so that's why I'm a little bit nervous, but... And then... we could just try full missile spam. We could also go with fighters. Nah, we'll go with missile spam. Missile spam to see how much durability his Clara has. If his Clara doesn't have a ton, we can maybe switch to fighters, and we can hope that the others guys will proc and take him out. SK, I'm not swapping Xers to evade his beam confusion fire. That's the only... Actually, wait, can I just run... Isn't there a formation? Is it a point formation? Ooh, it is a point formation. I'll probably just do this then. Not run E-Jam. How high of evasion will that get me? If I run a device? I'll probably be okay with this, actually. 199? That's a decent amount, right? What is... My defense shield hero is running beams, right? 185. I'll evade 100% of the time. Unless he's running... If he has an AC extra, it'll hit 50. 2 AC extras, it'll hit 100%. Yeah, that's the game. You gotta test what he's running. Yeah, this could actually work. And then I can keep on beams too, which is nice. What devices was my EF hero running? What? I didn't even have full damage, I guess, when I was hitting Ancom. Oh well. Made the fight a lot closer than it needed to be. Oh, I changed the wrong device. Oops. Alright. And then we want some beam evasion. He's probably got 1 beam accuracy extra. Yeah, I would assume so too, but we gotta check, you know. I've also got attacks, and I only do need 4 stars, so. Wait, where do I want my... I think I want regular defense shield. And then... Yeah, I think I take out the counter fire. See how it goes. Oh wait, I'm getting 250 beam evasion because of the formation. Oh, I think I'm good here then. Hopefully. He's running augment fighters on his counterfire hero. I've never seen anyone do that. I'll have to talk to him about it. Oh, wow, that hit me. I want to take out that counterfire hero. That's actually a big threat to me. Uh-oh. Oh, it didn't proc. The beams did miss. I don't think my random fire ever procced. That sucks. This could still work. Going for ACFF first? No, I'm not. I'm trying to hit this fleet. Alright, we'll try it again. Does it proc like every counterfire time it gets a boost? Or is it only every turn it takes? Anne's not very clear with their wording on that sort of thing, so. His accuracy must be insane on that hero, though. His Clara has insane durability. So, since I know I evade 100% of the time right now, I'm actually going to switch over to back to this formation, because the fighter evasion might help me out, since he's bopping me. Every shot, proc, and even on chord. Interesting. That's pretty good. Yo, JP, what's up? Morning to you, night to me. Will it hit me? Yep. And no procs. Well, not winning this fight. I don't think I like my EF there, actually. I think that's the big problem. I think if I move it over, because then I'll get the explosive fire proc on the on the counterfire hero. He is running the same sort of counterfire hero I run. Very low ability. You stack lead. He probably has decent attack and decent accuracy as well. I wonder if he's weak to cannons. I should just try and cannon spam him. I'm actually gonna switch over to PC on my spreadfire hero at least. Just to see how little resist he actually has. He's probably got a pretty big hole in there. And then swap this around. Maybe this will fare better. I didn't notice a difference, so I'll probably switch back to the beam evasion. Alright, let's see it. I just want to get lucky and end up winning. This is actually a pretty decent fleet. I thought it'd be a lot tougher, or I thought it'd be easier. Augment fighters throw a real variable in, actually. Because he can put his accuracy kind of high and then get it very high very quickly, too. Alright, 2 misses. Shoot, but he procced there, too. Oh my god. Do I have the proc device on that hero? No, but it looked like it. Woo! Alright, this is doable. His DPS is dead. Let's go. But my piercing fire is dead. Oh, never mind. It's not doable. No. No. I got 4 stars, so at least I automatically win then. Wow, he has like no cannon resist. He definitely doesn't. Alright, cool. Oh wait, no, I only got 3? Oh, I thought I got 4. Oh well. Oh, then I still gotta hit him again. Oh, I probably lost a star, that's what it was. You could get an advanced counterfire using AUGs, running advanced missile coordination and advanced beam coordination. Wait, what could you do? Oh, I missed some messages. If a hole, you should put back Clara with an ASF proc. Yeah. I'm wondering if I want to switch another hero over to cannons. Because I could definitely take care of Clara instantly. I don't know what I'd switch. Maybe EF? Potentially. He's going to proc, and then it's over, yep. He might have a... I might run alters. Well... I don't know what I want. We'll just run PC. I know he has a hole there. And I really do need this 4-star. I don't really care about the 5th one. It'd be nice, but... But it's not, like, game-changing to get that, so... Wait. Just need ASF to proc? Yeah, I think so, too. How many attacks do I have left? 5. Okay. Still doable. Yes. 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 Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, just one more left. Oh, but his evasion is so high. And I am not proccing. I got the 4 though. I didn't get it. Oh well, I got it, so that's all that matters. I'll probably, so like the thing is, so right now, if I were to use like all my attacks, he would end up winning, I'm pretty sure. But because then we would be at the same attacks, but since he got there first, he wins. But since I'm here right now, and so that's like a benefit of going last, actually, is that I can just hold right here. I'll hit him, I can hit him 3 more times without losing anything, because nobody else is really threatening to win. Oh, Earth did his attacks recently too. Must be playing right now. Yep. But yeah, so I can hit him a couple more times, just try and get it. I might, since like I procced really well, and if I just got a little bit luckier on the accuracy at the end, I could get the 5th star. But again, it's not a big deal, so I'm not gonna stake my entire league winning on it, but yeah, his evasion is pretty high. I'm wondering if I'm actually gonna try this out. Put it there instead. And then he did use all of his attacks, right? 29. And I've used 26 so far. Alright. So yeah, I can hit him twice more. 2 more times, and I am not trying for the next one. I was using explosive fire beams, but the thing is 2 cannon procs guarantees that the Clara is dead, and the Clara has a lot of durability. So, well, she won't die this time. I missed both of them, but beams were not working because the Clara was still alive. I'm using explosive fire cannons to kill Clara, so that she can't do that against me. But alright, 1 more hit. If procs go according to like, I guess not how they should, but if I get super lucky and I roll a d20, essentially I will win. If I roll like a d17 or lower, I lose. Not lose, just get the last star. So, we'll see. Ooh, no explosive fire proc. And no piercing fire proc. Well, GG's. Max AC of something? I can't. It's not that simple, because every option I go towards doing, I have to sacrifice something for. And if I sacrifice that, his fleet combats it. It's actually a pretty good defense fleet, not gonna lie. There are a lot of like, he's definitely playing the rock paper scissors game and like forcing me to like do this option, and then I do this option, and then he knows I'm gonna do that, so then he covers it with this. So yeah, Zivana's definitely Zivana's a good player for sure. He knows what he's doing in this game. I think we're both pretty even. Like as far as like who could have won, I think, well, he did break through mine. It was Aeon Comms that he couldn't beat, so Zivana totally could have won this league. ARF Augs, I wouldn't use ARF Augs. The only, well, actually, Yeah, you're probably right, SK. That would have been the right call. I'll remember that one in the future. Because the AUG fighters, if I ran that instead of because I'm running Kryptons right now, but Kryptons aren't really doing anything, and his DPS would be 100% dead, so it doesn't really matter. Because the reason I run missiles is the reason I was running missiles was because that fires before his beams. But if I'm taking out beams with cannon explosive fire and cannon spread fire, then you are right. I would not need missiles on her, and I could use something else. So, you know your shit, SK. You know this game pretty well. But I'm not gonna try it though, because I could potentially lose. So I know it could work, but in the future, that's how you can beat that. So yeah, but good call on the AUGs. That would definitely work, because I would get my accuracy up high enough towards the end game. Get the ACK up, and then you could get Gary. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's what I was like hoping for to have happen when I got like, if I put 20 accuracy points in there, but oh well. Yeah, I'm not risking it, SK. I'm definitely staying where I'm at. I'm not gonna give up a league win for an extra potential star. Risk reward's just too great. Rematch next round? Potentially. But yeah, fun league. Ended up with about 20 minutes to spare. Definitely a good thing I did not take my shower. Thoughts on Elish? I covered it earlier in the stream, but I will go over it again. So essentially, I think she's a good hero, but as far as like defense shield heroes go, in my opinion, the difference between a perfect hero and a good hero is very minimal on the impact it has endgame. I'm sure you think sort of the same way. Well, for offense at least. For defense, she's pretty decent because, I mean, she's got that 50% ability. So like, if this ability was maxed, she'd be actually insane. But like her unique ability, I think, is very not game changing. At least until level 3 or 4. Level 2 maybe, but level 1 it like barely affects it in at all. So Trons make the hero, yeah. But the hero also, you like an extra, like having an extra 100 gov or attack or something, that definitely does hurt you, and it's like points that you can't get back. So BS Trons kill them, yeah. End game, you want perfect Trons and perfect heroes. So, but no, I understand what you mean. But yeah, so I think she's a good hero, and like I'm glad I pulled her. She's cool to have. She's got a sick portrait. I like running her. Her unique ability is like cool, but like I said, like the 2% attack that I have right now, that's not really that game changing. The 5 accuracy, again, not very game changing. 1 resist, not game changing at all. 5 evasion, it's just, she's not a game changing hero in my opinion. I'm curious to see what direction AN will go in with the unique abilities for future heroes, because I could see them making some pretty cool sort of things, unless they're all just beam leader or missile leader stuff. But I don't know. I mean, if that's the case, then they're good honor store heroes that have a little extra perk to them, and I'm fine with that in the game. Like, I'm glad that she's not broken. I would not want to have to like pull a 1.6% chance just to like play the new game, you know? Like, it's like, oh well, they've got this hero that beats everything. I kind of like that this game is very gradual, and like you can slowly work your way up and like slowly make your heroes better and stuff. But yeah, but mine, I mean, I'm running 1 Skilltron on her right now. I only got her to a nat 11. Her ability is not maxed even close. I need a bunch more training LDs. I actually don't even have her up to the advanced. I think once I get her to advanced, I'll be able to push a few levels. Oh, okay, I've got 10. I used my entire supply of LDs, my training LDs, to get a advanced ER hero, to max. I spent 25 and then the 30 and then the 40. So what is that? 85, 95, 95 LDs? Yeah. 95 gold LDs, and I literally had, I think, 2 training LDs left at the end. So I literally used everything. I would imagine a leader skill for each weapon. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it. I think it'd be cool if they made other things, but I don't quite know what they could do with it. But anyway, yeah. So that was the league. I didn't end up taking. This is like one of the first times I haven't taken all the stars. Zavana put up a hell of a good fight. His fleet, very difficult to beat. I didn't think it would be this difficult at first, but I think he did a good job of keeping Claire's durability high. The PC hole, though, is something that I think could beat it, and SK was right. I think if I ran PC EF, PC spread, augment fighters, random fire, and then piercing fire missile, I'm pretty sure I could probably run piercing fire on a different weapon too. But the point is that those 4 heroes and then defense shield, I think, could guarantee me a win. But I'm not gonna try it because I don't want to lose. So, but that would be how I would beat this sort of a fleet. But I only know how to beat that too because like I covered his variables and I learned that like this guy had such high accuracy that made him difficult to deal with. This guy had low PC or low cannon resist, but like very high durability. This one didn't have that high of accuracy, high ability. So like all these little variables, like there could be the same fleet, but they could resist differently or do some sort of other thing differently, and you have to respec completely. So yeah, lots and lots of variables in this game. I don't even understand how they all like work together, but that's why I kind of like still enjoy streaming and I still enjoy playing it, because like I still get challenged, and like there was someone who commented on my YouTube thing. He was like, will you get bored of like this game because like your end game and like you're playing like max level, but there are so many fleets out there that are still difficult to beat. And especially if we get the inclusion of Universe, which would be sick. Because, I mean, we've had a decent server growth, so maybe soon. But if that were to happen, then, like, it would be a lot of players like that, and then it becomes a very interesting game. Because you might win a Galaxy or a Universe League with, like, 86 stars. So want to see how you would take down my defense? So far, no one can 5-star it. Stonewalled, Achilles, and Garancho. Damn, that's impressive. I've kept 5 stars away from Garancho. I have not done it against Achilles yet. I think the most I made him do like 6 or 7 attacks, and then he busted through, and I was like, God damn it! Like, ugh. I thought I had it. I thought there was no way Achilles could beat this, but he did. But you are the reigning league champion after all, so you know what you're doing. You have dev contact. Can you ask directly Reuniverse? I don't really have dev contact. I'm just a mod in the Facebook page, and I think people think that like that means a lot more. I kind of just like make sure that the Facebook page is not degen, and I also like add people to it and stuff like that, like when they request. There is a moderator chat that I'm in, but I am under NDA, so I can't actually tell you what goes on in there. I mean, yeah, so. But yeah, but it's more so like, I mean, I've been asking in that chat for Universe for like months, and they're like, we'll forward it to the devs that you guys are interested, but like nothing has come of it. So, and I think they've said explicitly that it's like very much a player growth thing. So it's like once you hit a threshold, then you can get Universe. So, but we've been growing, so maybe soon. I mean, it is about time for them. They'll probably open up a new server soon, would be my guess, because it's been a couple months since the most recent one. I could see them over Black Friday or Christmas trying to like get a new server going, something like that. But yeah, So yeah, so I don't really, I'm not like a dev, or I can't really talk to him or anything, but yeah. A lot of credit to you. You helped me when I was an uber noob. I don't remember when you were a noob, actually. I only remember you as a top player. So I'm curious, like, you've been around forever, and I've just always seen you as a top player. I've never seen you as a newbie guy, but I'm sure you were at one point. When I was a noob when I first came into the Antares chat, or when I first made it with Sneaky Face back when he was still playing. And yeah, he was like, he had played on other servers, so he kind of like knew what he was doing a little bit, and I had no idea what I was doing. So we get about 5 to 10 new 100s each week. Really, that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, but yeah, at least the thing is at least I can say that the past couple leagues, even though it hasn't been a universe or anything, I've had a couple of like people I've had to respect for. So even if I can just brush through like these guys, it's kind of whatever. I'm used to it by now, and like I enjoy specking and like trying to figure out like these fleets. Well, I can't see it anymore, and like Sivana's fleet and all that. So you almost binned Clara? Jesus. I'm sure someone did. Did Seraphim bin Clara? I know he binned a lot of good heroes. He didn't. He doesn't play too much anymore. I think he's kind of taking a break. Zivana didn't play for a ton either, but I think he's coming back and he's like playing a little more frequently. At least to the point that he takes League a lot seriously. No, I did join day 1 of Antares. I was definitely a day 1 player. I'm number 5372, and I reset for that, so I was resetting like right when it came out. But which, by the way, I reset and I kept a Missile Master random fire hero. That was my reset hero. I think it was gold skill too. Not very good. But you binned all the level up heroes? No, that sucks. Clara is okay. So SK, Clara is a good hero. I wouldn't bin her, but like you can pull better, especially if you're running hyper battleships. The thing about Clara is she's very good in any fleet. Like chances are Clara is a lot of people's best heroes, but like the people who have like 30 gov and 30 defense random fire combat masters with like gold lead or something, I'm so jealous of them. Because they can put out like 1 billion more damage than I could, which is nuts. My best random fire hero is Sabrina. She's alright for sure. I think I have her at a natural 11 now. Maybe not. Oh, I'm running double Skilltron. What do I have her at? We'll just take that off. Okay, so I just have her at a natural 9. Oh, it's gonna take so long to get her up. Well, once I can get her to 11, that'll help a bit, but yeah. You don't need 3 advanced random fires. It's just that, is binning Clara worth it if you're going to if you're gonna have to use Skilltrons for him and stuff? That's the only thing. You never classed me as a noob. I didn't come from Gemini. I played on Sirius. You can see my Sirius. Okay, so this is my account. This was like my account when I migrated over to Antares when it first came out. I haven't really changed much in here. I kind of just like will occasionally log on, but so this is my fleet. I actually have alright heroes. I got kind of lucky with a couple of them. Let's see. But yeah, so I have Clara, of course, but like look, I'm running literally C-Trons. on these heroes. Like, I was not a top player at all. Running Ivan, alright PF hero, a little bit of gov bleed, but I mean, I'll take it at that. I actually do have a crazy good defense shield hero on this account. What are my other heroes? I have a decent weapon master, but like, I don't know, like this hero that I've leveled up a couple times, not sure why. I don't know. So I have like alright heroes, but like this was like the kind of player I was before I moved over, and then I was on Antares and I was like level 50, I think, and I was running 5 sensitive beam fleets because it did the most damage, and I didn't understand what doubling its resist meant at all. So I was like, I just want more damage. And Sneaky Face was like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you running 5 sensitive beam fleets in your fleet? Like, that's very dumb." So use Clara for hyper motherships, if anything. Yeah, I would do that. I got 200 without joining chat. Made a lot of mistakes. We've all made mistakes, and like the thing is like unless you're dismissing heroes that like Clara or anything, like early on, it's all mistakes you can bounce back from. It would make the second Nat 15. Dang. Yeah, I wasted a fair amount of LDs in a random fire hero, also in a random fire cannon master. Also, I wasted LDs into a missile master random fire. So that would be why I don't have 2 at Nat Advanced 15. But if you can pull 2 Nat Advanced random fires, I would totally bin Clara. Well, okay. If you bidding her, you retiring her into a hero to be able to get it to Nat 15, or are you trying to because I mean, like, she is good for hyper motherships for like stacking durability, so I don't know if it's quite worth it to get rid of it, but yeah, JP, you've got 2 Narias, so any mistakes that you've made have been made up for that by pulling 2 Narias. But my sense beam phase, yeah, I was not a decent player. I actually wasn't like even a top 20 player, I guess you could say, in like the power rankings in war until I was level 70 and we were at the cap. And then once the cap came from 70 to 100, I literally just bum rushed my way to 100, and then I stayed at the top ever since. But retire Clara to make a Nat 15? I think you could do it. It's probably worth it. If you've got 2 godlike heroes and you think it's worth it, offensively, you will be in a lot better shape. The only thing is defensively, if you use her right now, it might be a little more difficult to like get durability on her up. But I mean, if you've got hella good Trons, like if you've got a Tron like shoot, this isn't how you get to the Tron menu anymore. Like this one or something, and you can just slap that on your random fire heroes, you'll be fine anyway. So yeah, sense beams are banned. A lot of people run sense beam without realizing how bad it is. I'm one of them, so. But anyway, I'm probably gonna go head over and shower now, so I'm gonna kill the stream. It was a fun time. Ended up winning, but did not get all stars. Zvana put up quite the fight. But yeah, chat got bumping towards the end, which was fun. And yeah, I will see you guys next week, I believe. Probably a little bit earlier, unless I mean, honestly, like, streaming at this time was pretty active, so we could maybe do it again around this time. But I'll let you guys know a little more. See you guys. Have a good night or morning or wherever you are.